Recently, we made a video on semen retention and had someone post a question in the comment section. The brother asked, how exactly can I practice sexual transmutation? Even though some of you might think, what a noob question. But remember, even you were once at a stage when you didn't know much about it. This question is something every man should know the answer to, because semen retention and sexual transmutation go hand in hand. If you want to master yourself and master semen retention, especially in today's world, where all sorts of artificial dopamine is at your fingertip, then you need to understand sexual transmutation. With that said, why does the title of this video say that your competition is weak? And what does this have to do with sexual transmutation? By competition, we mean your fellow men. If you take a look around, you will see your fellow men slowly disintegrate and decay into the ways of this world. I remember my friend from high school, a very good lad, always loved working out, always had a positive outlook on life. But somewhere along the line, now that I look at him, he has turned into the definition of a weak man, someone who would get offended over the smallest thing, an absolute simp, no motivation, no real purpose in life. When I look at him, a part of me feels sorry for him. But again, when you step back and look at things with a clear view, he done that to his own self. He's responsible for his own actions. Why? Because he was not using his energy to make himself better. Instead, he was using his energy to make the world happy. Go out partying all night, engage in casual sex, and embrace the degenerate hookup culture lifestyle. There's this one quote that perfectly summarizes what your energy should be used for. It goes something like this: work while they sleep, learn while they party, save while they spend, then live like they dream. The ultimate question young men in particular should ask themselves is, what am I using my energy for? Am I releasing my energy to a computer screen to degenerate people who wouldn't even give me a second look? Or am I building myself up? As young men, you will have many friends. I am talking when you are in your 18s, 19s, and early 20s. But slowly, you will find that your friends will fall into the trap of the world. They will sit at home all day, eat unhealthy food. Their bodies turn into a pear, shaped like a bag of milk. No control over their finances, no attention to grooming or communication. And that's exactly why your competition is weak. Instead, if you use your energy to do all the things that your fellow men aren't willing to do, like fitness, working on your grooming, communication, finances, and relationship with God, then you can be sure that you are already ahead of 99% of fellow men. Now, don't get me wrong. Every young man starts off motivated. Every man will be doing his best in all areas when they are young. But it's around your 25s and 30s that your competition is at its weakest. Learn to shine now, and you will shine even brighter in the long run. Think of yourself as a light. As you retain your seed and practice sexual transmutation, your light will start to become brighter. But now that your competition is weak, this means that their light has gone out. Everything around you is dark. And when it's darker, your light will shine brighter. Take advantage of this situation and build yourself. You will stand out from amongst the crowd. Now, that's all well and good. You basically just heard about why you should be practicing sexual transmutation. But coming back to the original question, how do you do it? Well, think of your sexual energy like water. That water is connected to a hose. Masturbation is like taking that hose and spraying yourself with it on a hot summer day. It feels nice, but you're wasting water. Sex is like taking that hose and watering the garden with it, even though it's healthy on its own. But do it too much, and the plants will drown and die. Nofap or abstinence are like turning off the hose. You're at least not wasting any water, but you're still not using it for anything useful, just yet. This is where sexual transmutation comes in. This is the deciding factor of how you will outcompete your weak competition. Sexual transmutation is simply using that energy and finding other ways to make it work for you. Taking the water and using it to drink from. Using it to build a hydroelectric dam, to generate electricity, and so on. Most people think of sexual energy as something that only gets used when you masturbate or have sex. I want you to think about the last time you indulged in masturbation. How strong of a desire did you have to masturbate? It was pretty strong, wasn't it? Did you feel motivated to masturbate? Did you have lots of energy to do it? Of course you did, because sexual energy is a powerful driving force. So now, turn off the hose. Stop spraying water on yourself and find a positive use for that energy instead. Start up a creative pursuit. Use the energy you have from seed retention to work hard at your career. Attract actual women instead of pixels on a computer monitor. Go out and try new things. That energy you get from being aroused, from being a human being with a sex drive, isn't just there to be emptied out every day into a sock. It's there to fuel an awesome, fulfilling life. Work hard, set goals, meet people, have adventures. Simply put, become perfect. The Bible says, "Be perfect like your heavenly Father is perfect." So try to be perfect in every way you can. This includes everything we talked about before as well, like communication, finance, and so on. In fact, you might be surprised to know this, but it's believed that pharaohs of Egypt would go out and get a hard-on purpose. Then channel that energy to do something productive. Every time you spill your seed to orgasm, it's like you empty your entire reserve of sexual energy and go back to square one. But when you're not wasting that energy, it can be used for other things. When you try to be creative, you'll feel more inspired, have more desires, and more motivation to work on those ideas. When you go out and socialize, you'll feel more outgoing, have more energy, and feel less reserved and stuck in your head. When you work towards your goals, you'll work your hardest, push yourself to the limit, and know that you can achieve them if you keep focused. So brothers, hold on to that energy. But simply holding it is not enough. Use that energy and use it for good, while your fellow men use it to completely destroy themselves. Shine bright in this world and keep going. Remember, your competition is weak, but you will not be. By the way, don't forget to show some love if you found this video helpful. Gently tap that like and share button for the algorithm and subscribe. Also, leave any suggestions and comments below. See you in the next video.